Okay guys, we are just gonna jump right in. Apologies, I am literally a block from my job. It is sort of like half an hour. I could take some time off, but you know. So I want to be fair to both sides. So I'm only listening to fragments of Aaron and fragments of Jenna. So keep that in mind. It's all very fragmentary, and I'll be totally honest here. Somewhat Jenna is saying responding to Aaron because she's streaming him, responding to him, and some of the things she's saying don't ring true to me. Right now, they don't ring true to me. Maybe they are true, but it feels a little shifty. So it seems like she's streaming from her hotel room. So this is the best I can gather at this fragmentary moment. But I do want to just do a quick update because I'm sure it's all very confusing. So Aaron went live with the scheduled video, and I thought like, oh, they're just going to do a propaganda thing together. No, apparently they are broken up. So this is the way what I gathered Jenna explained it, that they broke up. She did not go to his court hearing, right? But she was going to go to Clearwater, and she was going to join a protest there with Farrell Show and others, but she wasn't going to lie. She was going to say, yeah, we're broken up, right? And Aaron was very concerned that, one, they are, quote, this kind of breakup status, and that would confuse his fans, because they'd be like, wait, why are you avoiding Aaron? Are you and Aaron broken up, whatever? And apparently she was like, listen, I'm not going to lie about it. I'm going to be there in Clearwater with their friends, and that's a whole other mess. And again, if people are confused, like, who is Aaron, who's Jenna? I've already got several playlists. I'll construct another playlist to catch people up. But if you want to know about Aaron's lies manipulations, there's a lot of videos. You can just Google the channel. So Aaron, of course, in his live is trying to paint himself as the victim and that Jenna is needy, has fears of abandonment, etc., etc., etc. So he's trying to be the good, nice guy, but she is acting, frankly, like a psychopath, and apparently they had to lock up their home. They're getting a little nervous. Aaron is bringing Heather into this. Heather is technically Aaron's wife, even though he's cheating on her actively by having this concubine. It's very strange. So anyway, apparently he's saying that Heather's not there in the video as far as I can see, so Aaron is speaking for Heather, which is a little alarming, okay? And Jenna's trying to say that none of this is true. He's really misdescribing, misrepresenting things. From her point of view, constantly and consistently, Aaron is very abusive and verbally abusive to Heather and his kids. He has daughters. And this is really telling that they got into this argument, and Jenna was like, you're treating me like Heather. And Aaron responded, again, this is an allegation. There's no recording that she's playing as far as I know, so this is an allegation that he said in response, I would never treat you like Heather, right? And perhaps I'm paraphrasing, right? I want to be careful, get it right. That's very telling, but I think this also tells on Jenna, which, you know, and Jenna's her own psychopathic, manipulating, lying monster. So let's be very clear, Jenna's not an innocent angel in all this. However, that is very telling. So for years and years, even after he is actively cheating on Heather, Aaron is talking to her like an animal and being very disrespectful. But Aaron is assuring Jenna, oh, I would never treat you like that, right? Now, Jenna's not good here because apparently she's seeing all this and is okay with it. Now, it could be she fought back, criticized Aaron, tried to speak up for Heather. But at the end of the day, you did all these videos supporting him, excusing him, and trying to justify this abuse. So you're not good. However, that's pretty alarming that Aaron's defense of his behavior is like, no. See, I treat Heather like a dog. I would not treat you like that. You are a subhuman, but I don't treat you like that. And that's the real Aaron, again, from Jenna's perspective. And I have to try to be fair, so I'll give Aaron's point of view very quickly. So Aaron's point of view is that they've broken up many times. He's trying to be a better person. So although it's easy to take Jenna's side, really he is the innocent party in this. He has done some bad things. He does admit, yes, he did do the cheating. He has not always been the best, but he has tried. But Jenna keeps reacting like a psychopath. When, for instance, they call for a long time, he's on the phone for hours and hours. But after, say, 3 or 4 hours of talking, he wants to get off, and Jenna gets really mad and angry and it's like making all these unreasonable demands. Remember, Aaron has tons of leisure time. He does not have a normal job. He has tons of money from YouTube, and he's complaining that after 4 hours, I was like, guys, I gotta go now. I gotta sleep. You know, Ironis needs to sleep so I can do a video where I talk to Tom Cruise with the AI videos. Yeah, so you can kind of see I am not very sympathetic to Aaron. Now, however, these are both bunch of outrageously crazy, egomaniac, lying, narcissistic neo-fascists. That's been my perspective, which is not popular because people, you know what happened here is that Jenna's the beautiful gay flower, but Aaron, the monster, just stepped in somehow. You guys are free to believe what you believe, but I don't believe that fairy tale rendition. However, things that Jenna say, I will just say this. Things have been confirmed to me behind the scenes. So some of what she's saying is true. I'll just say that. Some of what she's saying is true, has been confirmed by third parties. I want to stress I was not physically there, so I cannot verify this like eyewitness, but yes, I've been told from reliable people, and they did show me a lot of receipts, that yes, some of what she is saying is true, some of this is factual. However, she is, to put it mildly, not contextualizing it completely correctly, but, you know, again, she's very angry at the moment, so maybe she'll give more details to flesh things out later. So where do things stand currently? Well, the Aaron people, of course, are trying to take his side and saying he's really the innocent baby in all this. Aaron just needs to, you know, stop the relationship, and you're both hurt. And it's interesting, they're both converging, both fandoms, the Jenna and Aaron. You know, this just shows Scientology, and it's damaging people. Guys, both these people have been out of Scientology for at least 2 decades or more. It's been over 20 years. With Aaron, to be fair and precise, it might be more like 15, 16 years, but it's been a while. It's been definitely near 15 or more years for both sides. With Jenna, you could argue it's been 21 years. And again, they've definitely suffered. I want to be very clear. Jenna has definitely suffered in Scientology. However, we're not talking about people who really faced like really strong physical abuse. Like the thing that Jenna keeps going back to is they were pinning her down when she tried to call her parents, again, I'm not trying to excuse the cult's behavior, as a child, and she didn't even like her parents, she just wanted to talk to them, right? And Aaron Clans claimed that one time a supervisor slapped him up. So I'm going to ask for receipts there. With Jenna, I don't trust her, I don't like her, but I can at least believe a lot of her stories. Her stories have quite a lot of holes in them because people she was describing in her book as okay, now she says are evil, demonic monsters. So a lot of stuff is not adding up. And she has done literally a whole barrage of propaganda videos for Aaron. So this thing is a whole mess. It's a whole mess because we're stuck with the obvious problem like, well, are you lying to us now or were you lying then? And she's saying, yes, I was lying back then. But she's also claiming, I didn't lie at all. I wasn't lying in any of her videos, which is like, I don't think she knows what lie or what lying means, to put it mildly. But the obvious is being stated here that once again, Aaron's being a manipulative, abusive cult leader, and Jenna just wasn't one to play along, and Aaron got angry, and now they split up, and they're doing these videos trying to destroy one another. But it looks like, because again, that's not the video, like the video she put up again, that is the video to my memory. To be fair, I don't think she did any editing, to be fair. So it is a video. That's not the title. She did not title it Monster Aaron SPLIT, which, by the way, for the record, I've been calling him a monster for several years. And people are like, oh, yeah, I think you're being too harsh. Well, there you go. Apparently me and Jenna will agree that Aaron's a monster. We'll table it there. But I got to get going. Seriously, I do have a job. Okay, it could take some time off, but this is a short update. I will do more in the future. But I would say at this point, Jenna is more credible, but I have a lot of questions for both sides. And there we are. Please be safe.